Sagittarius, it's your friend and messenger Kay here with your weekly messages. We're going to see what is coming up for you in the coming week. I'm feeling the energy being raised. I'm feeling like good things are happening. I'm feeling really, really happy. So let's go in and see. Divine. For Sagittarius, for the coming week and for their greatest and highest good. What messages do we have? Let's go in and see your keepers of the light. These keepers are the ones that are with you throughout the week, helping you through the journey, and they come with a message. Let's see who will be with you for the coming week. Mind, body, and soul. For Sagittarius, who is there and what message do they have? There you go. You have Diana, the beautiful Diana. I'm going to just put this here. It says focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. Okay, so we are talking about divine intervention, saying to you, you need to focus your intentions, right? Words are powerful. Thoughts, they're even more powerful, okay? So you need to, in the coming week, you need to decide what it is that you want. Be careful with your words. Be careful with your intentions, right? Focus on exactly what you want and you can ask for it, right? Expect the best possible outcome, your greatest and your highest good. Diana is here to help you with that focused intention, okay? So, at this moment in time, whatever you conjure up in your thoughts as the magician, you will receive, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know why I said about the magician. Won't be surprised if the magician makes an appearance. I feel like you are going to be supercharged and super magical in the coming week. Let's see. Oh, Sagittarius, this is all very exciting. Let's see. What sacred symbol are you being offered? Would you believe it? Focus. Focus, 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 right? I felt it when I was shuffling the cards, right? A little bit of a scattered energy, right? You need to center yourself, you need to ground yourself, and you need to work on that intent, right? You heard it here first, Sagittarius. Focus on that end goal. What do you want? I feel like the universe asking, what is it that you want? I can provide it for you. Ask and you shall receive. That energy. Right. It says, you have been feeling scattered. There you go. Anyone would think Kate is psychic. Well, no, we're not going to lay claim to that. If you've been feeling scattered, now is the time to home in on your desires. Time to be direct and very clear with your intentions. Watch your thoughts because you're drawing into your life what you're focusing on. Meditate on this card when you want clarity and directness in thought and speech. Also, Sagittarius, a tiger's eye may help you at this time if you have like the stone, if you have the crystal itself, or you have a bangle with it in, a bracelet with it in, some form of jewelry, anything. Keep that on you at this time. And why is it important for you to focus, right? Because our words are so powerful and people don't even realize it, right? If you focus on, oh, my life is tough and my life is hard, do you know what? It's going to get harder because that's what you're focusing on. And that is the law of attraction. Once you start to understand these things and you come over into spirituality, you will understand that There is nothing more powerful than your words and your intentions. So Sagittarius, I ask you please, when you are asking for something, yeah, don't ask for I would like what they've got or what. No, what you need to ask for is focus on the abundance that is intended for you, the wealth, if that's what you desire, the fame, the fortune, if that's what you desire, your health, and focus on your health being good, not on it being better. You are better already, right? You want 100% health, and that's what you're going to ask for with complete intention, right? If you're asking for money, you're going to ask for your abundance from the universe, right? For your wealth, yeah? Your share, what is intended for you, right? And you focus on it, you be deliberate and you be direct. Don't be shy. Ask for what you want, okay? Sagittarius, we're going to go in with your angel numbers, and we do these, Sagittarius, just so that it gives you a nudge during the week to know that you're on the correct life path, you're in the right place at the right time. One card for Sagittarius. You almost had a good one then. You've got two. What have you got? Look out for 1616, right? So it says about overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support and comfort. And it says your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place, right? And then you have 0707. Are you up that early? 7:07 in the morning. Okay, it says compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity and freedom. And it says let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aims towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Okay. Those are 0707 and 1616, which then comes down to 7, 7, which is 14, 7 and 7, which is 14, right? Okay. That's my numerology, people. Take from that what you like. Let's go in with your tarot. Sagittarius, we are going to take 4 cards for the coming week, and that will be for early, mid and end of the week, and then we'll take the 4th card for what you don't see coming. Okay? Right. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, let's see. 4 cards, please. You have the Queen of Wands, you have the 10 of Coins. Wow. Okay. You have the 5 of Cups in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups. There's a new love coming in for you, Sagittarius. You don't see it right now. You might be in something that you are unhappy with, right? And it's time to let that go. Focus on that love, bringing that love in. It's right here for you, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Cups. Right, let's go in and see. This Queen of Wands, this is the most charismatic, beautiful looking queen. It can also point towards like a maternal energy. Let's go in and find out, what are these? What's this money coming into you, Sagittarius? Look. Middle of the week. News of being able to put your little coins away. Let's see what the universe is talking about, what the divine is wanting you to know. Let's go in with the clarifiers. Can we please have two clarifiers for each card, please? For Sagittarius. Okay. And you've got the Death card at the bottom. Transformation. There is a feminine energy here. Early on in the week, it's becoming very apparent that they're causing you some kinds of feelings of sadness, some kind of feelings of distress, right? You may feel like they're ignoring you. You may feel like you need to ignore your feelings, but look at the bottom of the deck. You have the card of transformation, and that is being followed by your Four of Cups. You can see this, what I'm doing, right? Look, at the bottom of the deck, you had the Happy Ever After, and you had the King of Wands. This is a match, right? Things may not be quite what they seem at the moment, right? It may not be all smelling of roses, you know, within this relationship, whether this is a maternal figure, whether this is a partner, whether this is a sister, that feminine energy coming in, right? Things may not be so good, but it's not all that it seems, right? Don't ignore the messages, because transformation is coming in. Your 1111 and the Happy Ever After is quite possible, but are you prepared to give it the time that it needs to get to that transformation? I don't know, but that's being highlighted early on in the week with this energy, right? Let's see. What is the Ten of Coins? There is absolutely possibility for reconciliation. However, it depends on what you want. You're being advised with the Ten of Coins, the money is there. You've got to hold on to it, right? If you want to save, there's something coming up, or, you know, you want to save for the future, for financial stability, you have to hold on to the pennies. Lovers, I've just got to cover this with something. I'll put it under here, right? This is Gemini energy. This almost feels like two people working together to put money away. Is this what is causing the rift? I don't know. But you are going to get there. You're just going to have to pull the purse strings a little bit. You've got the moon here. You're going to get a revelation about your finances, right? Midweek. Yeah. You are going to see that there is more than enough there to do whatever it was for you to be able to put away those coins. Yeah. Something about your finances coming to light within the midweek kind of period. We had the Five of Cups over here. We have the Five of Cups in reverse here. So what's starting off quite sad, quite, you know, lonely at the start of the week, it's going to get better and recover by the end of the week, right? Things are going to work themselves out. Let's have a look. What have we got? Yeah, we've got the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness me, we've got so many. We've got the Queen of Wands. That is the start of the week. So we already made that connection with the Five of Cups. We have Strength, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, right? This relationship, if you're feeling at a loss, like, oh, everything's lost, everything is, it's stronger than that. Yeah, you've had your Lover's card there as well. There is strength there. There is want to build this financial future, right? There is this King of Pentacles energy here, right? You are able to build together, right? And I feel like you are going to discover this by the end of the week, that you're putting your minds together, and this feeling of being ignored, this feeling of sadness, this is all going to dissolve. I feel like more conversations around how to make things work, how to put things away and whatever, right? I feel like that is going to come to a head, and you're actually going to realise that there is room for improvement should you so wish. You may have had enough, and if you have had enough, in the distant future you do have this Page of Cups. This is a new relationship, a new something coming in for you, a new opportunity. And then here you are, look what you don't see at the bottom of the decks. It's going away from that Wands energy to this Cups energy. So here you are, should you so choose. Yeah, look, you've got that Death card again, that transformation. You've got that Knight of Swords. I'm going to ask for one more. Oh. Leave that one, put that one there. The World. Sagittarius, this is all a bit conflicting, it's all a bit confusing, but that is because everything depends on what you choose, right? We are captains of our own ship. We will make our decisions on what we feel we want and we need, right? Our desires. If this is a partner, right, there is the opportunity for things to get better, for this relationship to transform, right? And it will happen very quickly. It almost seems like this week is a pivotal week for those conversations, right? Because you've got the card, the Knight of Swords there, that comes in very quickly, very fast, right? Change coming in. And then there's this world of opportunity for you to either build on this relationship, or for you to take a new opportunity that's coming in for you. Even though it's a weekly read, this is about the distant future. This is about what you don't see coming. If you choose to reconcile, there is a huge opportunity for you both to be on the same page. But I feel like a lot of planning, a lot of conversations are required in order for you to both transform this together, right? If not, if you choose that this is too much, this is, then just know this, that this will complete this era. There is that opportunity for this to be to come to an end, to come to a conclusion, and for you to move on. And there is hope here for somebody new, right? That's if you're in a partnership with somebody. In terms of whether this is a relationship with a maternal figure or a sister figure or a friend that's a female, again, there is the opportunity for change if you so wish, right? If not, then there is opportunities in the future for you to have something different, something better, right? For yourself. So something is going to be concluded. Pivotal week, right? Important decisions for you to make. Do you carry on, and work on this together? Or do you let this chapter complete and move on, right? Okay, pivotal week coming up for you. To help you get through this week, let's go on and give you a prayer, give you a wish to help you along the way of the week. And you can use this, if you wish, to help you at any stage through the coming week. You have study, Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. And this one, and I feel that's the important one. This one, if you are studying, you're coming up towards your final exams, your final papers, you can help this prayer to get you through. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. This will help you with that focus, right? Again, with the focus in mind. Look, number 18. Okay. Best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow. Help me see what must be known. So if you are making that pivotal decision, right, and you need a little bit of help and guidance, you can call out to Artemis, right? That was your reading for this week. I hope that gives you like some kind of clarity as to what to expect for next week. But I'll be back again soon with some more readings for you. I look forward to it. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.